left its containment area
Yeah.
and spread to the point where, and I'm sorry, you know, if you're a fan of this podcast and you've listened, you've heard me make this point before. We inherited everybody that should have been an MTV VJ. Should have been a DJ.
Yes,
should have been a party promoter. Should have been
a serial rapist.
Should have been a serial criminals.
Focused.
Criminals and bad people.
Files.
You just get people that come in here because they know they can fake it.
Yeah.
And it'll be
they're still called a comedian.
Sure.
Even sadness, because Richard Pryor, there's such a sadness with him, you know?
I mean, you read that biography and you're like, this guy had the worst childhood I've ever heard in my life. His first memory of making people laugh is slipping in shit in his front yard, and he just did it again because they laughed.
Yeah, oh, it's so...
So you go, oh, there's the hard wiring.
There is. Well, it's in his act, too. I mean, there are parts...
He walked in on his mom blowing a local politician. His mom was a whore. His grandma ran a whorehouse.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
And his dad was like, you know, like fucked her, and like, but it wasn't like
he should have been like, well, you lost my vote, sir.
Yeah, I won't vote for you, sir. No, but Pryor was like the absolute, to me, example of the alchemy of like turning absolute shit into funny stuff.
Oh yeah,
because he was just so.
He's the
funny.
best comedian of all time, in my opinion.
The only reason I would put Chappelle above him is because Chappelle has had more hours of proof. I think Richard Pryor show and Chappelle show are even. I think Live in Concert 1978 and Killing Him Softly are even.
Now, I think Live in Concert to me is bad. I mean, obviously Killing Him Softly is great.
I don't know, man. But Killing Him Softly starts and doesn't stop.
It's true. They're both they're both like top 5. But
Live in Concert has moments where he dials it in and you go, this is the greatest thing. The story of his dad having a heart attack and fucking at the same time is like one of my favorites. Is worth losing one is the second to last one. That was the one that
the ones where he starts rhyming, you're like, maybe it's time to retire.
Yeah.
The one when he comes out as Dr. Seuss.
Did you watch that documentary about him?
I didn't.
I'm going to tell you right now, all you need to watch as a comedian is the last 15 minutes of the first episode.
Really?
There's 2 episodes, and the whole first episode is about his early life growing up in Harlem, him being in the armed services, him kind of finding his way. He starts doing comedy. He's silly. And then it goes through his first big push of hippy dippy weatherman and all the fucking things. And then it gets to the 70s and it ends with everyone shitting on him for rhyming. And they're like, they show SEC TV make fun of him.
Oh, really?
Where he's like, I've ordered green beans. Why can't they be red beans?
But that's like, yeah. You never see blue and blueberry. Why is blueberries blue? Yeah,
it's like blueberry. And it's Rick Moranis doing a really funny impression of bearded.
No, I don't want eggs and ham. No, I don't want.
It's exactly it. And then it shows, it's Cheech and Chong are talking about it. And Cheech has a quote where he goes, man, fuck George Carlin. No one gives a fuck about him. And they start... I'll give credit to Apatow on this. The way he directed it is great because it starts doing that thing where it shows a criticism, shows another one, and then starts doing that thing where it goes fast, where it's like, and you see all the criticisms, and then it cuts to George Carlin's notebook, and he's like, I'm going to prove all of them wrong. Like, I'm going to show them what's up, and it's like a ramp up, and then it shows Bill Burr, and he's like interviewing Bill Burr. He's like, yeah, me and my friends went to go see him at the 80s, and we thought we were going to go watch a washed up dude. We were like going to make fun of him. And he's like, and then he comes out and he's a fucking howitzer, just like that. And it's like, dude, that part.
It's like the anger from getting attacked.
Yeah.
It made him too angry to rhyme anymore.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care if the words connect. But I watched that in a hotel room and I was ready to run through a wall.
That's amazing.
I watched it like after a Thursday night show at a club and I was like, it's fucking incredible.
We'll work that when
Big J quotes that in the funniest way where we were making fun of someone. What if he did that? And then he said, and then Big J hits the line. He goes, "See, there's that word again. There's that word." And it's like
Lenny Bruce trying to like see the George Carlin. Yeah. They're just words.
Yeah. Big J nails that exact part of it every time.
We're all just words.
That's what he goes. There's that little word. He goes, "Shut the fuck up, racist."
It's full George Carlin. He's like, "Fuck you N-word piece of shit."
Yeah.
These words.
Yeah. Because when you see how mad he gets at, dude, when you watch have you watched the Letterman apology recently?
It was Michael Richards or Jerry Seinfeld?
Michael Richards and Seinfeld's there.
I remember Seinfeld being there. I remember the audience laughing and Seinfeld going, "It's not funny."
Yeah.
And I remember thinking...
Michael Richards is trying to think, because he comes on and they go, this is like before the internet's everywhere. Yeah. So they just go like, "Oh, it's Kramer." And he goes, "I'm really sorry." And they go, "Oh." And Jerry's like, "It's not funny."
I always felt it was a little Seinfeld saying that. I don't know why. It just really rubbed me the wrong way that the audience is laughing because they don't know what's going on, and he's like, "Quit laughing." But it's like, you're here trying to save your residuals for Seinfeld.
And we won't have to edit this out because I'll never have to bump into him. He was a guy that when I moved here, I was so excited to like. But I
disagree.
Madonna at the Cellar, she bombed.
Did she bomb?
First 5 minutes, it's exactly what Seinfeld said. They said, "All right, Madonna," and then she fucking bombed.
All right, well,
she bombed so bad, Liz wouldn't send me the tape. And I asked, I said, "Liz, I got to see that set," and Liz goes, "I'm not fucking sending you that tape." And I was like, "Fair, that's fair."
All right,
I wanted to watch that, and she kept doing the thing.
Let me rephrase. A famous man. No.
Yeah. That might not be wrong.
Well, I saw Michael Rappaport do an hour once, and the audience seemed happy. There wasn't anything. But he sounds like he's a comic.
He sounds like...
he does a rhythm.
There are fugazis in this business.
That
you go... if from
half of comics.
Well, from a 15-foot... My buddies, when I worked in Alaska, they'd call these... It was such a mean thing, but I thought it was so funny. They'd call women 15-foot fake-outs, where you go like from 15 feet away. These guys that live on boats.
Yeah.
But they'd go like, they'd see a woman, they'd go, "That girl's hot," 15-foot fake-out. And you walk up, and in Alaska, it was so funny.
I mean, that's probably the majority of comics.
Yeah. But I'm saying from their act, you go, "Oh, that's funny."
It sounds like it.
Yeah, because they do the cadence.
They do the rhythm.
They do the cadence, and they go, "Oh," it's probably how a lot of rappers feel.
Yeah.
Because they go, "This motherfucker doesn't, this guy ain't saying shit."
But it's just,
But he goes, and they go, "I don't even know if you're rapping."
I had that realization. I was listening to a recording once at a club. I performed, and I was listening to the audio the next day. And I do this one joke. I was doing well, so there was already a rhythm going. I did this one joke, and I got the punchline completely in reverse, or just where it didn't make sense, and the audience still laughed. Yeah. And it was like realizing how empty this is in that moment.
When Joe List became friends with Louis C.K., which to watch in real time was incredible. Because, I mean, we're talking about me, him, and Nate used to sit around and debate, like, oh my God, when that special came out. I remember being at Barcelona Bar, having beers, and being like, this joke sucked, this joke was incredible. Yeah. We were arguing with it. I think me and Nate were Team Burr, and List was Team Louis. So we would argue, like, no, this joke for joke, literally go joke for joke. But we were friends, and then List becomes friends with Louis. And List would always say this thing about Chris Rock, where he would go, there's a line in, I think it's Bigger and Blacker, where he says, when you're white, the sky's the limit. And when you're black, the limit's the sky. And List would like... He would give like a speech about it. Where he'd be like, it doesn't, it's the same thing. But the rhythm.
The limit's the sky, you're right.
And he's doing the Chris Rock thing. The limit
is the sky.
And it like gets a huge laugh. Dude, this is one of my favorite stories. I don't know if Joe's ever told this publicly. So if I get in trouble, Joe, I love you and forgive me for telling the story. But I think this is so funny. So Joe's on the road with Louis. And they're having like breakfast or something. I forget where they are. They might even be in New York, but they're having a meal and they're talking comedy. And List brings this up, this point that he's opined on before that I know he has in the chamber. And he brings it up to Louis, and Louis texting. And Joe's like, yeah, it just fucking doesn't make any sense. And Louis puts his phone down and he goes, yeah, I just texted Rock that you said that. And Joe goes, you don't fucking text him? Why you fucking text him? Fucking break it down. I thought that was one of my favorite moments. Louis like just listening and he goes, yeah, I just texted him what you said. I just thought that was like one of my favorite moments where you go, fuck, that would give me so much anxiety where I go, don't text him that. Please edit that.
I mean, it's like laughter. I mean, comedy is like the one art form.
Which I know. I hate calling it art. It's carny work.
The truth is it's half an art form and half like a sport.
Because I think it's half carnival behavior. Half fear of doing actual art. That's what I think it is.
Well, let's just say this. It can be artistic.
I think it's best. It can be artistic.
But it's one field where you're just with so many used car salesmen who and I just have to like fucking Hemingway didn't have to hang out with some fucking
some beat writer that's like, I don't know, dude, I'm a pulp writer. I'm just making up.
I just write the same poem every week to get pussy.
Are you still working on your fish book? It's called Old Man in the Sea. It's kind of a big deal. It's an analogy. Never mind. But and
you can tell it's a shitty field because it's also if it is an art form, it's the only field where some of the biggest names endorse Trump.
Well, it's also, we're at the point now where stand-up has left its containment area and spread to the point where And I'm sorry, you know, if you're a fan of this podcast and you've listened, you've heard me make this point before. We inherited everybody that should have been an MTV VJ. Should have been a DJ. Should have been a party promoter. Should have been
a serial rapist.
Should have been a serial criminals.
Focused.
Criminals and bad people.
Files.
You just get people that come in here because they know they can fake it.
Yeah.
And it'll be
and they're still called a comedian.
Sure.
Even though I
know people that grew up, I knew people that are successful at comedy, right?
Yeah.
That don't like comedy.
Yeah.
I know I can name over, and again, you know the rule.
I'm the second part of that.
Yeah. But if you see me live, I'll give you names. I will not give it publicly, but if in person you come to one of my shows and you go, hey, you were talking about this, bop, 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 I'll give you the list. I don't give a fuck.
Like imagine
if it's off air, I'll give you the fuck.
It is like imagine if you're just like like you're just like a classical composer and there's another person who's called a classical composer, but all they are is a racist. Yeah. They're just a racist.
Beethoven's like, do you understand? I'm fucking deaf.
This guy
is still writing music.
This guy is just saying racist things and he has millions of followers.
Beethoven watching like someone like that where he's not even a composer and he's watching them going, come on. I'm not even trying. He's like, I've been composing since I was 6. I can't even fucking hear what I'm saying. And they're like, no. It's like the flight of the book. Like if you hear like Bach or something, he's like, Bach's a heck.
I like how I think he got deaf in his like 50s, but I like how he still takes the retard voice.
Oh no, I'm giving him the deaf.
That's the deaf voice. Which the deaf voice, people took the deaf voice to do the R-word voice.
Yeah, because it's
like how I'm being politically correct after I already said it. Can we edit that so I'm not?
Like, what are you kissing during a rape? It's fucking crazy. Like,
this N-word comes over with an African American.
I go, you let it fly with an R? You're fucking crazy. But yeah, I think the deaf voice is the R word of voices.
Yeah, for sure. Beethoven, didn't you go deaf like a month ago?
Yeah, he goes,
don't you know how to talk?
Treating their lips. What? That's just Beethoven. What the fuck did you say?
But so, yeah, it's just like there are people in our field who are just, we know comedians, and I know these people who go on stage and just say mean things.
Yeah, and then they go, I'm joking.
Yeah, but they're not even funny. They're just mean, and everyone's like, that's awesome.